Brief correction here, I should have circled the X, Y, and Z's here. And another correction down here, it should have been 7, 13, 110 in circles, all encircled, okay? So, one thing. If we know that a 0 is equal to a 1 is equal to a 3, because of this, okay? We now can extrapolate some stuff from this, okay? So, a 0 is a circle and a line, which is an awful lot like a 2. And a 1, so you know, like this, something to do with that. And a 1 and a 3, you know, make a 4. So, if we go further down the rabbit hole, try from here. Okay. So a 2 is equal to a 0 is equal to a 1 is equal to a 3 is equal to a 4 we've just established. Now a 5 is equal to either a 4 and a 1, obviously, or it's equal to a 3 and a 0. Because a 0 is equal to a 2, so it's like a 3 and a 2 is a 5. So like this one also, you know, because 2 V's make an X, you know? So that's how you get 5, but we also know that a 5 is a 1, because a 5 is a 1 from a certain point of view. But if a 5 is a 1 from a certain point of view, then, and a 0 is a 1 is a 5 from a certain point of view, then a 15 encircled is also a 0 or a 1 or a 5. 15, which is a 16, which we have to understand that's just in one plane. The flatness of the screen is only in one plane. It's only in, let's say, the X. We have to account for the Y and the Z. So you multiply those together, you get 48. And then you have to understand that every axis in the X, Y, and Z has 4 quadrants. And that's very important because you have the truth, the bullshit, and the bullshit. Or you have the truth, the capital P, the lowercase b, and the lowercase d. Anyways, 4 times 3 is 12. Adding up, you get 60. Okay, the 60 is important because now we're going to go down here. I'm sorry if this is hard to see. So essentially, what we said is we got the 2 here because we have the 2 sets of brackets when we look at it from a certain point of view. You see one bubble and then another bubble. Doesn't matter what's in the bubbles. You see 2. So we have down here, the 2 is being represented by the 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 with the brackets shown is equal to 0. Is equal to 3, 4, 5, 60. Because that's what we've derived up here. Okay? 3, 4, 5, 60. 3, 4, 5. Not done. Not done. Done. 60. But the 60 has a 0, so we have a one-dimensional line that can circle the 3, 4, 5, 6, which I earlier derived as Armageddon, which shows you that the Earth and Armageddon are equivalent. And they both equal nothing, or they both equal that. Balance, guys! The Earth and Armageddon are balance. What I am teaching on my channel is mathematically understanding the mathematical pattern of creation so that you can understand balance. So that you can live in God's channel and live your life to its fullest. And understand who you are and where you came from and what your mission is on Earth. I think these are all important things to do. Cheers.